right now, we already have all of this surge in liquidity that still needs to be priced into the market. In other words, yeah, we should expect a rally between April now and June at the very least. So far, liquidity has been growing nonstop all year. And so for now, all I can say is for the next 3 months, you should expect more upside. We could even go beyond that, but it's hard to say. And I do believe, in my honest opinion, that liquidity is going to start petering out. It's going to start peaking very soon here. And so this rally probably ends in June, but it could extend as late as October. So the timing model is saying early April is an 80-day, sorry, it is confirming, timing model is confirming that early April is an 80-day cycle low. It is also suggesting that it is likely a 320-day cycle low. So the timing model is saying April 7, very important low. If we look at global liquidity, same picture. April 7, probably an important low. This is why this breakout was so significant, is because this rally that I've been talking about since March pretty much is now officially underway. And the reason for that is we were able to confirm an 80-day cycle low finally on Bitcoin on April 7. And this confirmation came this week. Now you can see that Bitcoin has not been doing much since the Tuesday rally. So this is the Tuesday rally, this big candle here. That's the Tuesday rally. Ever since when I wrote the issue, Bitcoin was actually, I wrote it on Wednesday early in the United States, East Coast, and Bitcoin was still rallying. We ended the day unchanged. I did add on the issue that my timing model is pointing to a minor high. I would call it a minor high on April 24. That's today, actually. And so you can see that Bitcoin is actually struggling to follow through to the upside. This is more or less what I'm expecting. I would say that the fact that my timing model points to a somewhat meaningful high here in late April means that we're probably going to see a 20-day cycle correction. We could go, maybe we'll go back down to like 85 or so. That's as low as we can go. But the next important turning point, again, this is according to my timing model, is on May 24. So this is probably what happens between now and then. I would say that Bitcoin is likely to take a pause here in late April, but it's probably going to last a week, maybe two at most. Maybe we don't even see a pause. If we don't see a pause, then you can dismiss this forecast because it's probably going to go a lot higher. But if Bitcoin continues to trade along the lines of what my timing model is laying out in its forecast, then we could say we could see a pause. Again, I'm not sure how low it's going to go. Maybe it goes to 88, 89, maybe it goes to 90,000. That should act as a bit of a support level now. It's a key psychological barrier. And then between early May and late May, we probably see a test of 100,000. This is so far, in my opinion, what is priced in by both my timing model and global liquidity. From there, it's hard to know where we go next. We may see a significant pause in May. We usually do, although keep in mind that in 2025, so far, Bitcoin has not been following its typical seasonality. May tends to be weak. However, it looks like we're gonna see strength this month in May. So, but kind of have to throw away some of the seasonality a bit for 2025. It is an unusual year. It's also the year where the 4-year cycle is scheduled to top out, although that should be on a normal 4-year cycle, should be on the second half of the year. But again, take all of this with a pinch of salt. But I do see there's a very strong possibility that what we see here is a bit of a pause here as we end the month of April, then another surge into late May, probably taking us to 100K. From there, we'll be shocked if we don't see profit taking. And I think late May is going to produce the next 80-day cycle high and potentially sell off again back down to the $90,000 level. This into, let's say, early to mid-June. From there, according to global liquidity, we should continue to proceed higher. But the magnitude is the key. And this is why I have this green. It's actually a downtrend line. This is not a horizontal level. I'm connecting these two highs you see here, these two 80-day cycle tops, to produce this trend line. To me, this is a critical trend line as Bitcoin begins its ascent, its liquidity-induced rally. If it can cross above this green level, then yeah, we're going to 150, 160,000. I laid out the reasoning for that on the written issue. However, I would say that it's not a given. It's not a given. In a normal 4-year cycle, we should absolutely expect Bitcoin to surge past this green line. In this year, though, in this context, in this 4-year cycle, I would not I would not take it as fact that we're going to go above or significantly above, because I mean we could go to 110 and stop there. That would be in line with past 4-year cycles, but it would not produce the type of rally that we're interested in trading here. So for now, the outlook is, forget all this. The outlook is we're probably going to have smooth sailing for the most part into late May, and from there we're probably going to see the next 80-day cycle top. And following that top is anyone's guess as to what's going to happen. So for now, let's just enjoy the rally for what it is.